Right. Good morning, everyone. All the online students. Is it the screen is visible? All the online students. Could you please everyone respond in the chat window? I request all the online students need to respond in the chat window. Right. Perfect, guys. Let's get started then. Okay. So the one we have been discussing about these particular important concepts here. So that is we have been discussing about object identification, or we can say that element locators, object identification, or they will be taking with element locators. Let's see here. If I just go with this particular object identification, while working this particular playwright, we are using that particular inspect option. We are using that particular inspect option. While working that particular inspect option, it will be taking with 7 types. So that particular 7 types mentioning that it will be taking with get by role, and then mentioning that get by label, and then we got get by text. Okay. After that, we got page dot locator. Page dot locator. Then it will be taking with get by. Page dot locator. Then it will be taking with that particular option. That is get by placeholder. We will be taking with get by placeholder. Then it will mention that get by placeholder. Alt text. Next. Finally, it will be taking with get by test ID. So these are 7 types of options which are available in this particular playwright to find that particular object. So in these particular 7 types, which option we have to use it? It's totally depends on that particular tester comfortable. We are not having any rule or any condition saying that need to be get work with only these options here. We can go with in working with any of these particular respective options here. Okay, let's see that if I go with the get by role, this is mentioned that get by role is nothing but based on role, or you are considering that HTML tag provided in HTML code. So in that particular HTML code, you need to just look into that what exactly that particular role has been provided. Based on that, just you are documenting. For the time being, you are taking with the practice of in creating this particular Excel. You are taking with the practice of in creating that particular respective Excel. In that particular Excel, you are just documenting that get by role option is applicable or not applicable. That's it. Apart from that, you are not worried about why it is not applicable, all those things here. Either we can use it or we cannot use it. That you are documenting. Okay. And then continued on the same get by label. This is very straight away we can mention that it will be taking with need to have tag name of label. The tag name itself, it's need to be get mentioned as a label. Then it will be taking with get by text, which I will be taking with get by text. So if I go with that particular get by text, that is, it will be mentioning that need to have text, need to have text without equal symbol. Need to have text without equal symbol. That is what I will be taking with get by text. Then I will be taking with page dot locator. So these particular page dot locator, it will be mentioning the universal option. This is, it will be taking with universal option. So why we are saying that universal? These particular locator option can be applicable for any tool. It can be applicable for any tool here. You can apply in Playwright, Selenium, Cypress, any of that particular automation tools, you will be able to apply these options here. So what are all that particular options here? That is what it will be taking with XPath and then CSS and then ID and then name. So which we got that particular XPath and then taking with CSS and then taking with ID and then taking with name. So that is what it will be mentioning that it will be taking with page dot locator. So in that we have been started in discussing and understanding of XPath. So according to our understanding, the very first concept, what is mean by XPath? What is the meaning of XPath, guys? If we go with this particular XPath, what exactly meaning of the XPath? Right. It will be mentioning that group of nodes. If I go with this particular XPath, if I just go with this particular XPath, I can mention that we can go with group of nodes. In that, again, meaning of the node, mentioning that in between of less than and greater than symbol. In between of, it will be taking with that particular greater than and less than symbol. That is what it will be taking with. It will be taking with this particular one. Right. So this, it will be mentioning that it will be taking with these particular respective steps here. So in this way, we need to be get go with, it will be having with this particular one. Right. So now it will be mentioning that this is what XPath. This XPath we got in a two types. This XPath we got in a two types. So that particular two types mentioning that it will be taking with, we mentioning that absolute. Right. So one it will be taking with absolute XPath, another one it will be taking with relative XPath. Meaning of absolute XPath. So the meaning of absolute XPath is, you can mention that starts with starts with HTML tag, or it will be taking with single forward slash. Starts with HTML tag or single forward slash. In the same way, it will be taking with relative XPath. So that particular relative XPath, we can mention that it will be taking with starts with HTML attribute. It will be taking with HTML attribute, or it will be taking with single forward slash here. So that is what it will be taking with this particular respective of relative XPath. So one it will be taking with absolute XPath, another one it will be taking with relative XPath here. Okay. So now while working this particular relative XPath, under relative XPath, again we got an option. So don't be confused at all. We are clearly saying that, sorry, XPath is two types only. XPath is two types only. In that we got an absolute XPath, relative XPath. So previously we clearly understand that how we can go with that particular absolute XPath and then taking with relative XPath. Continued with the same thing, we need to understand. Continued with the same thing, we need to understand that XPath with attributes. XPath with attributes. Under that, as part of that particular attributes, then it will be taking with XPath with, it will mention single attribute. Okay, so if I go with this particular respective of attributes, under attributes, we got an option. It will be taking with XPath with single attribute. And then it will be taking with, it will mention XPath with multiple attribute. Multiple attribute. Then it will be taking with XPath with, it will mention that text attribute. Then it will go with, it will mention that XPath with, okay, XPath with contains. And then it will be taking with XPath with starts with. So this is what it will be working with these attributes. Now we need to understand that how exactly we can find with the object. We need to understand that how exactly we can get find with the object by using all these options here. Previously, just we done like copy and paste. Previously, we just done with copy and paste. Now, we need to go with in having this particular XPath. Manually, we need to write it. So how exactly we can write manually? For that, as simple, we need to take with the help of syntax. To write an XPath manually, we need to take with the help of syntax. The syntax meaning according to the programming, the terminology syntax. In case of, in our general understanding, you can consider like in a format, the common meaning. The common meaning, the general meaning, you can understand like in a format here. Right? So what is that format? Which format we need to follow? You are not worried about on that. Already playwright people, nothing but for each and every XPath, whatever the format need to be followed, that format already available. Just as a tester, we need to be get understand. As a tester, we need to be get understand that what exactly that particular formula is related to. You need to understand what exactly that particular formula is related to. Okay, done. So now, what is that particular formula? Nothing but syntax. So what is the syntax? Is if you want to be get work with XPath with single attribute. See the name itself, it is clearly mentioned. So the name itself, it has been clearly mentioned that XPath with single attribute. What is the meaning of the single? The general meaning of single. Mhm. Right. Consider as a one. The general meaning of single we can consider as a one. That means we need to go with only one particular attribute. We need to be get go with only one particular attribute here. Okay, see that. So how exactly it can go with the whole syntax is first we will be taking with that particular two forward slash. We will be taking with two forward slash. Any XPath need to start with two forward slash. Then it will be providing HTML tag name. HTML tag name, square brackets, I'll go with @ mention the attribute type equal to in a single code, it will be taking with attribute value. So we'll be mentioning that attribute type equal to attribute value. So the syntax already defined it. It's not like you will be coming up with your own things here. As already syntax is available, just you need to be get take with the help of that particular respective syntax here. Okay, right. Now, according to this particular syntax, we need to write an XPath. See here, see the syntax, guys. All the online students, please be more active, guys. Please be more active. Two forward slash HTML tag name, square brackets, @ attribute type equal to attribute value. Okay, done. Let's see here. Now, it will be taking with this particular syntax. So as usual, we need to continue the Excel. Is it everyone started with the Excel, guys? Still anyone is pending? Everyone started working with the Excel? All the online students. I'm expecting that everyone need to be get start with the Excel here. Okay, perfect, guys. Because your regular practice is very most important. Your regular practice is very most important. So first, you can please be do with the regular practice, and we from the academy also we are trying in a lot for that particular of placements also here. I think all you guys are already available in the WhatsApp channel. Is it everyone available in the WhatsApp channel? Yes or no? All you guys are available in the WhatsApp channel? Okay. Still, some of the people are no. Okay. So, okay, let me give it. I'll just provide with the WhatsApp channel. Okay. I'll just give in a WhatsApp channel link. Let me ping in the chart window because all the updates from this particular one, all the updates from the institute will be giving this particular WhatsApp channel only. I'm just pinging in the chat window. Just click on the link, guys. That's it. I just given with the URL in the chat window. If you click on that, you guys will be able to join in the WhatsApp channel. Along with the WhatsApp channel, everything will be updating in that particular social media sites of Suresh IT Academy. For example, this week we are conducting with the drive. If we just look into this, we are conducting with the drive here. So this is how will be posted. Everything will be posted in that particular WhatsApp channel. Along with the WhatsApp channel, will be posting in all the social media sites of our Suresh IT Academy. So this week, this Saturday, we have in a drive. The client is expecting that 23 to 26 they're accepting any stream. This is the salary criteria. So drive will be conducted in the institute only. They're expecting playwright automation and mandatory of to carry the laptop for the drive. This is how the information will be provided. So going forward also, if you guys are already available in that particular WhatsApp channel, okay. So if you're already available in that particular WhatsApp channel. So very regularly you will be getting with the updates here. Whenever we got any requirement, we'll be posting into that particular WhatsApp channel here. Okay, so in all the social media sites, it will be getting posted. Even I think including with the YouTube also will be posting it. So everything it will be able to see that. Still it is not posted, it will be get posted here. Okay, so this is how we'll be trying all the placements activities. But first, technically, you guys need to be strong because technically, if you guys are very strong, it will be very easy to go with the placement activities here. So that is the reason from the day one itself, I'm clearly informing to everyone, please do the regular practice. Please do the regular practice. If you want, you can you can take the help of online lab support, offline lab support also. And even for your easy purpose, we are giving the hard copy of the material also. You can collect the hard copy of the material from the institute. Like you're already having the soft copy, but the same thing we are providing the hard copy material for the free only. So that hard copy of the material you can collect from the institute. By that, day to day, when you're referring that particular hard copy of the material, it will make you more comfortable to understand. Because rather than reading the PDF file, when you refer with the hard copy, it will make you more comfortable here. That is the reason we are giving hard copy of the materials also. In case you guys from any other locations, if you're from other locations, you can send any of your friend or relative, anyone on behalf of with your name, will hand over to that particular person here. Because if you are not doing with the regular practice, there is no use and there is no meaning of attending with the sessions here. Okay, so please do the regular practice, guys. Please do the regular practice. If you are interested, even though you are attending the sessions in online, you can come to the lab based on your comfortable. Lab will be available morning to evening. You can come to the lab. Other students also will be taking with the practice. Then it will increase your practice also here. Okay, but make sure that my concern, my target is everyone need to be get comfortable with the technical day-to-day practice need to be done. Okay, let's come to the concept. We are working XPath with single attribute. Let's see here. I'm just taking with username text box only. That particular username text box you can see here, which I will be taking with So this is, it will be mentioning that it will go with inspect. As usual, first I will be taking with that particular inspect. So we doesn't require to refer the whole HTML code. We doesn't require to refer the whole HTML code. Just we need to go with only highlighted one. So according to the highlighted one, see the syntax. As part of the syntax, first is two forward slash. First we will be taking with two forward slash. After that HTML tag name. So what is the tag name we got? Input. Why input? We are not worried. According to the syntax, whatever the tag name is there, we need to mention that particular tag name as it is. It will be mentioning that it will be taking with the input. Then at the rate symbol. Now you need to provide attribute type. You need to provide attribute type. So that particular attribute type, what are the attributes we got? Name attribute and then type attribute, which will be taking class attribute and then tab index. So totally we got that particular four attributes here. We got four attributes. As our technique is XPath with single attribute. Our technique is XPath with single attribute, but as we got in four attributes based on tester comfortable. Based on that particular tester comfortable, we can use any attribute. There is no limit, there is no rule here. Based on that particular tester comfortable, we can go with in utilizing that particular perspective of any attribute here. So that it will be taking with, I'm just utilizing this particular name. I'm just utilizing this particular name. Okay, done. Let's see here that it will be mentioning that name equal to in a single quotes you need to be mentioned. So take with the practice of single quotes only. In HTML it is a double quotes, but take with the practice in giving single quote. Why we need to go with the practice of single quotes, you will understand in the coming sessions here. Now we written the XPath. Okay, but we want to confirm because we written manually, right? As we written manually, this XPath has been correct or not, we need to confirm that. So to confirm that this XPath is correct or not, to confirm that this XPath is correct or not, you will be taking with the help of the same HTML code only. In that HTML code, from the keyboard, you can press Control F. From the keyboard, you can press Control F. You can press Control F. So once you press that particular Control F, you will get this window. Let's see here. I'll just close it. Again, I'll press Control F. Then you will get that particular XPath. Now, once you provide the XPath, from the keyboard, click on Enter. Click on Enter. Whenever you click on Enter, refer the application, not HTML code. Refer the application, you will be able to see object is highlighting. Able to see here? Highlighting or not, guys? You are able to see the object is highlighting. Yes or no, guys? Yes. So the object is highlighting. So that is what it will be confirming that our XPath has been correct. So this is how you need to be get confirming your XPath has been correct or not. So in this way, we need to be get go with in finding that particular objects here. Okay, let me try one more. Now you guys are already having the syntax. Now, according to the syntax, can you write XPath for this HTML code? I'll just give the HTML code, refer this HTML code. According to this particular HTML code, you can write XPath with single attribute. Write it and ping in the chart window. Okay. Please ping in the chart window, guys. Whatever you written, you can ping in the chart window. Okay. Right. Let's see that. Perfect. Okay. Let me write it, guys. Let me write it. First, two forward slash, and then we got tag name. We got in a tag name is input. I will be writing input square brackets and then mention the at the rate. Let's look into the attribute type. We got type, name, value, class, tab index. Totally 5 attributes are there. So in that particular 5 attributes, based on tester comfortable, we can use any attribute. There is no limit, there is no condition. Based on the tester comfortable, we can use any of the attribute. I'll just take with the help of this particular tab index. Let's see here. We can use any attribute. I'm taking with the tab index equal to 3. Let me check it is working or not. I'll just go with this particular control F, click on enter. Highlighting. So whenever I click on that, it is highlighting that particular login button. So whenever I got click on this, it has been highlighting that particular login button. So in this way, we need to come up with in writing and getting comfortable with this particular XPath here. Okay, let's try for one more. Right for this. This is what your HTML code. According to that particular HTML code, write the XPath. Even in interviews also, you can expect with the same. In the interviews also, you can expect with the same. So while attending with the interviews also, they'll give you some HTML code and they'll be asking that to write an XPath. You need to be get comfortable in writing that particular XPath. Okay. Just ping in the chart window. Once you write it, just you can ping in the chart window. Once you've done, you can ping in the chart window, guys. It should be forward slashes, guys, not single, I mean backslash. Satish, it should be forward slash, not backslash. Syntaxes need to be very clear, including the capital letters, small letters, even spaces also. you have to consider. You need to be more careful. Okay. Okay then. Let's try it. Nikhilesh, it is not like an input, right? You need to be very clear, guys. It's not like always you will get an input. Whatever the tag name is there, you need to mention the tag name here. So what is the tag name we got? TD. As we got in a tag name is TD, we need to be mentioned TD here. Let's see that. Now, I'm just taking two forward slash TD square brackets at the rate symbol. As we got two attribute, first I'm taking align attribute. Okay. So we'll be taking with that particular respective of align equal to in a single code it will mention. Right? You can see here. So if I go with this particular one, let me cross check that how it will be working. Okay. So here Control F will provide. I'll click on enter. So once I got click on enter, highlighting the login name. Again, I'm clicking on enter, highlighting the password. Again, I'm clicking on enter, highlighting the logo. Understand the concept, guys. Whenever I done with the click activity, it is highlighting the login name, highlighting with the password, and highlighting that particular logo. That means one XPath finding multiple objects here. Okay, so one which you will be taking with one XPath only. That particular one XPath, it has been finding multiple objects here. It has been finding multiple objects here. So that means this is how we'll be getting with the issues with the XPath. Not only XPath, object identification. That is the reason this particular playwright or automation tool, they got provided different type of options here. As we are not able to find this particular object, I mean, we are not able to find unique object because whenever I'm using this, it is finding three objects here. So because of that, we can try with another option. That is where we got one more option, XPath with multiple attribute. That means as a automation tester, always our target is we need to find unique objects here. Always we need to find that particular unique objects here. So further, you will be taking with the help of this particular multiple attribute. I mean, first we can try with the single attribute. Working okay. If it is not working, you will try with multiple attribute. So how you will go with the multiple attribute? See the name. The name itself clearly mention multiple. What is the meaning of the multiple? If we go with multiple, what is the meaning of the multiple? Right. More than one. If I just go with that particular multiple, we can say that more than one. If I just go with this particular multiple, we can say that more than one. Okay, so if I just go with that particular more than one, let's see how we can write it. Mentioning the HTML tag name. HTML tag name, square brackets, and then it will be taking with symbol, attribute type equal to in a single code attribute value. Then you will be taking with the square brackets symbol, attribute type equal to in a single code attribute value. Right? So this is what it will be writing. That means how many attributes you want to add it, you can add that many square brackets and then you can mention that particular attribute symbol. So how many attributes you want to be get added, you can go with that many square brackets here. So this is what it will be taking with the syntax. There is no limit. Meaning is more than one. You can mention 2, you can mention 10, you can mention 30 also. Depends on the HTML code. Okay, let's see that how we can write it. Now you have in a syntax. This is the syntax of XPath with multiple attribute. Can you guys try it now? This is the syntax. Based on these particular syntax, you need to write this particular XPath with multiple attribute. Okay. First, try for this particular password text box. Try for this. Try for this, guys. Refer that HTML code. According to that particular HTML code, you can write it. Okay, right. Done. Let's see here. Let's see that how we can write it. As usual, we got a tag name is input. I will be taking with the tag name is input. So now we are working with XPath with multiple attribute. First, we will be taking with XPath with single attribute. Now you will be taking XPath with multiple attribute. Okay, let's see. Now, first two forward slash, you will be taking with the input. And then you will be taking square brackets at the rate symbol. See that if I go with the attributes, now we got multiple, more than one. So more than one, we can go with in using any attributes here. And moreover, there is no concept of the sequence also. It's not like you need to follow the sequence in taking with the attribute. For example, I will be taking with class attribute. I'll be mentioning the class equal to in a single code it need to be provided. Then you will be taking with square brackets. Then we'll go with one more attribute. I'll be taking name. You can take in any order. It doesn't make any problem. Based on tester comfortable, we can utilize in any order here. So that is what it will be mentioning that it will be taking with these particular steps here. Now let's see that it has been working or not. So how exactly it will be working? If I just go with, let's cross check that it is finding the object or not. I'll go with Control F and provide it. Click on enter highlighting. So once I got click on enter, it has been highlighting that particular object here. So this is what it will be taking with, it will be mentioning these particular steps. So whenever I'm clicking on enter, whenever I got click on enter, it has been highlighting that particular object here. So this is what it will be taking with invoking XPath with multiple attribute. Let me try one more. Now, you guys can write it for this. Try for this. Refer that HTML code. According to that particular HTML code, you can write it. XPath with multiple attribute. I'm talking about multiple attribute. Okay. See that. So we got a tag name is input. Okay. I'll be taking with the tag name. First, I'll take with the tag name as a input, square brackets. And then it will be taking with @ symbol. @ symbol. We can go with any attribute, any order. Order doesn't make any problem. We can go with any order. I'm just taking with tab index. Tab index equal to, in a single code, you will mention that 4. Then you will be taking with that particular respective square brackets, you will be taking with @ symbol. So @ symbol, you will be taking with, I will be using this particular type equal to reset. You will mention that type equal to, in a single code, you will be taking with the reset. Right? So now let me cross check that this is working correctly or not. So for that, as usual, you will be taking with Control F and then click on enter. So once I got click on that particular enter. So whenever I'm clicking on enter, it is highlighting that particular respective object. So whenever I got click on enter, it is highlighting that particular object. That is what it will be taking with. Right. So which I will be taking with finding the object. So you can try with 2 attributes. If it is finding, okay. If it is not finding, we can add one more attribute. Then we can add one more attribute. So that is how we can get added whatever the possibilities are there. We can add that particular attributes. Okay. Try for one more. Try for this HTML code. This is what your HTML code. For that particular HTML code, you can try for XPath with multiple attribute. You can try with XPath with multiple attribute. Okay, right. Let's see. So we got only 2 attributes are available. We need to be just take with the help of 2 attribute. We got a tag name is TD. Okay. let's see here. It will be taking with that particular tag name is, it will be taking with that particular tag name TD, square brackets. Then it will be taking with at the rate, it will go with align equal to. In a single code, it will be taking with the right square brackets. It will be taking with at the rate symbol, and then it will be mentioning the which it will be taking with the help of this particular class equal to in a single code it will mention. Okay, so now let's see that it is working correctly or not. Let me find it. Previously, when you're working with the single attribute, it is finding multiple objects. Let's try this. Now, clicking on enter, finding the password. Again, click on enter, finding login name. So whenever I click on and enter, first it is finding the password, then finding the login name. So still it's came up with finding multiple objects here. That means that label this object, we are not able to find this object with the help of single attribute, with the help of multiple attribute. These objects are finding it, but this object we are not able to find it. As we are not able to find, then we can try with one more technique. That is what it will be taking with XPath with text attribute, which you will be taking with XPath with text attribute. Right, let's see here. Now, if I go with this XPath with the text attribute, same as get by text. Previously, we are already discussed about get by text. Same concept applied here. Okay, see the syntax here. 2 / and then HTML tag name, square brackets. There is no @ symbol. It will mention text equal to in a single code. You need to provide that particular text details here. In a single code, we need to provide that particular text details here. Right? So if I go with this particular text attribute, the 2 / it will be taking with HTML tag name, square brackets, text equal to, you need to provide that particular text details here. So that means same concept. You need to refer the HTML code and then you need to see that any text is available without equal symbol. Any text is available without equal symbol. Then you need to go with in using these particular techniques here. Okay, let's try it one by one. So previously we got XPath with single attribute, we got XPath with multiple attribute. Now it will be taking with XPath with text attribute. XPath with text attribute. So let me try username. Try for this, guys. This is inspect. This is a HTML code and try for XPath with text attribute. Based on that particular HTML code, you need to try with XPath with text attribute. Try it. Refer the HTML code and try for text attribute. Exactly, guys. That is what you have to understand. No, guys. So that is where no confusion at all. It's not like just we will be giving text as a txt username. There is no text without equal symbol. There is no text without equal symbol. That means for this particular object, this is, we can say that not available. Okay, thus we can say that not available. Let me try password. Do we have any text? Do we have any text here? No. Let me try login button. Do we have any text? No. Let me try clear button. Do we have any text? No, we don't have any text. That means all these particular things you will mention that not available, not available, not available. Let's try for this. Uh, Do we have any text now? Yes. Can you write it? Please write the XPath. As text is available, you can write XPath with text attribute. You can write XPath with text attribute. I'm talking about text attribute, Amit, not multiple attribute. I'm talking about text attribute. Okay, let's see here. We have in a text. Text is available without equal symbol. Okay, we got an a tag name is TD. As we got an a tag name is TD. Okay, let's see here. Now, how you will be writing it? First two forward slash, then TD, square brackets. You will mention the text. No symbol. You will be taking with the text equal to in a single code. You need to provide that. So whatever the text is available, you need to provide that particular text. Now let's see that it is working correctly or not. Let me cross check that. I'll go with Control F, click on enter. Once you click on enter, highlighting. Once you click on enter, it has been highlighting it. So this is what it will be taking with this particular one. So in this way, we can mention that it will be taking with this particular respective step. Right? So now let's try for one more. Let's try for one more. I'll be give some HTML code. Write the XPath for this HTML code. This is what your HTML code. So this is what your HTML code. For that particular HTML code, you can write the XPath. Just refer the HTML code and then write it. Right. Let's see. Same thing here. Even though there is no attributes are available, we got in a text. Text is available. We'll be just taking with the text. We'll be taking with that particular text. Okay. Then it will be taking with that particular li, which it will be taking with li. We got in a tag name of li. Let's see here. Now you will be writing it. If I go with this particular one, 2 forward slash it will be taking with li square brackets. It will be taking with that particular text. Text equal to in a single code, it will mention that. Now let's see that either it will work or not. So for that, it will be taking with this particular step. Okay, then you will go with, let's cross check that. Control F, click on enter, it is highlighting. So once I click on enter, it is highlighting that particular object. Okay, perfect. Now, let's try for one more. Uh, oh. Try for this. Refer the HTML. Questions I will clarify, guys. All your questions I'll clarify at the end of the session. No worries about on that. So at the end of the session, you will get unmute option. No worries. First, you can write the XPath for this highlighted one. This is what your highlighted one. According to that particular highlighted one, you can write an XPath. Right. Let's see here. This is a number. Even though it is a number, it will consider as a text. Even though it is a number, the XPath can consider it is in a text only. Because of that, it will go with XPath with text attribute. We got a tag name TD. So that it will be mentioning that 2/, it will be taking with the TD, and then it will be taking with square brackets, mention that it will be taking within the text equal to in a single code, it will provide it. Let's see here. If I just go with this particular one, then it will be mentioning that control F. It will be taking with enter. So now, if I just click on this, it will be taking with highlighting that particular object. In a similar way, let me try for one more. Try for this. This is whatever HTML code. According to this HTML code, you can write the XPath. Why it is not applicable? It can be applicable, right menu. So text is not right menu, Nageshwar. So please be very clear, guys. Don't be confused again. I clearly mentioned that whenever you are working within the text attribute, you need to able to see the text without equal symbol. Okay. So in this particular highlighted one, we got in a text without equal symbol. So this is the logout. Logout is available. Text without equal symbol. So that is what you will be writing it. See here. So how you will be writing? 2/, tag name is A. Whatever the tag name is there, you have to write it. Then square brackets. Mention that it will be taking with text equal to in a single code, it will be providing that particular text. That is logout. Let me find it. It is working or not. Control F. If I click on enter, it will highlighting. So once I got click on enter, it is highlighting that particular object. So this is how it will be taking with. This is how it will be taking with in finding this particular object. And the last one, you guys can try. The last one, you guys can try it. It will be mentioning that it will be taking these steps here. Right. So the last one, you can try it. Okay. Inspect. Oh. So now refer this and you can write it. Okay. Now everyone the syntax is correct. Let me try how it is working. I'm just taking with the text. So tag name is small a. Let me write it. I'm taking two forward slash anchor tag and then text equal to in a single code. We need to provide that. Okay. Now I'm clicking on enter. Is it highlighting? All the online students. I'm clicking on enter. Is it highlighting? No, because it got in a spaces. I'm just trying to remove the space. I just remove the space. Now I'm clicking on enter. Is it highlighting? No. I removed the space, but still it is not highlighting. Whatever the text is there, as it is, I given the text, but still it is not highlighting. So why it is not highlighting? So why it is not highlighting? If you want to find that object, what are the changes need to be done in this XPath? That is what you guys need to try it. So try for this. Syntax is correct. I done everything is correct, but not able to find the object. So if you want to find that particular object, what are the modifications we have to do in this particular XPath? You guys think about it. You can do Google search, ChatGPT, whatever it can be. You can try it and then it can come up with the solution here. Okay. So this it will be taking with invoking these particular options of XPath with single attribute, XPath with multiple attribute, XPath with text attribute. In the same way, we need to work with contains and starts with. Just make a note of the syntax. Make a note of the syntax here. Two forward slash, it will be taking HTML tag name. Two forward slash, it will be taking HTML tag name and then taking with contains, which you will be taking with contains and then it will be taking with attribute type, comma. In a single code, it will be taking with attribute value. Okay. So which you will be able to go with this particular syntax. In the same way, we got starts with. So just we got an a starts with here. In a place of contains, you will mention that starts with. Just make a note of these two syntax also. We got contains and we got starts with. Okay, right. So we need to understand that how we need to go with the contains and how we need to go with the starts with. I have been already given with the syntax. First, you guys can try it. Tomorrow, I'll be taking the explanation. First, you guys can try it and then I'll be taking with an explanation. So tomorrow we'll complete these two options also. And after that, we'll be taking with these particular remaining options here. That will be taking with get by placeholder, alt text and test ID. And tomorrow we'll be discussing about smart work. Like till now, we are doing like in a hard work. We are writing by our own. The same thing with the help of smart work, how we can find with the object that I will be discussing it. But first, you guys can continue all these particular practice here. So please continue all these particular respective practice here. And tomorrow we'll try to complete this particular object identification and then we'll be getting started with TypeScript. Once we done this, then we'll be getting started with the TypeScript. After TypeScript, we'll go with our actual playwright. But before getting started our actual playwright automation, first we need to go with all these particular techniques here. Okay? Clear everyone? Right. Any questions? You guys can carry
Welcome
your
to
questions.
support. Bluetooth mode. Network.
Right. Online students having the questions, you guys can carry on your questions.
Yes, sir. Naresh this side.
Yes, Naresh.
Yeah. Sir, could you please explain get by label and get by text by taking add employee module as an example? Just having small doubt on this.
What is the doubt there?
Yeah. Once go to add employee module. Yeah.
Now I have to find this. So
Yeah.
here if I click this particular inspect, this is in a text box, but it has been given as an input. So get by role it will make as a not applicable here.
For the label first name for that one.
Label you can apply. So this is a label. So we have a tag name is label. So
Label,
that is applicable. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
And one more, sir.
Carry on.
Yeah, for this there is no text, right? For first name.
No, first name there is no text. There is no text is available. That is not applicable.
Okay.
Okay.
And label of nickname. Once please click on the label of nickname. Yeah. Yes. Here the text is nickname.
Correct.
And the label is label, right?
Label, you will say that label on. I mean, get by label, you will mention that in Excel label. So when you take it get by text, you will mention as a nickname.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Next. Next. Next.
Sure. Good afternoon.
Yes.
Agent AI related concepts. When are you planning? I mean, how much time it will take to start tentatively?
It will take almost 1.5 months. Because first I need to complete all these particular things. In the last, I'll be coming up with the AI concepts. Because first I want to make it comfortable, everything is a manual. After that, I will be discussing about with the AI concepts.
Okay. So in that, are we going to cover the agents, how to build an agent also?
I mean, we are not building the agents with the help of the programming, with the help of the cloud, how we can build the agents related to the testing. That I will be discussing it.
Okay.
Okay? Yeah. Okay. Next.
Yeah, hi Suresh garu. Akhil here.
Yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah, Suresh garu. For the XPath, are we going to cover indexing concept as well in upcoming days, or else just
No,
with the
we are,
multiple
yeah,
attribute conditions?
yes, we'll continue with the attributes. We are not taking into the index. Yeah. But in general, while working with the Selenium, the people who are already work with the Selenium, while
Yeah.
working with the Selenium as part of the Selenium of XPath, whatever the techniques are available, as it is, every technique can be applicable for Playwright also. Because this is not like irrespective of this is related to the Playwright or Selenium. XPath is a universal concept. So we can follow the same thing what we done for Selenium also. Okay.
So I
Yeah.
was not a part of automation team. So is indexing they won't be applicable in on the live projects?
It depends. I mean, in case we'll find with the objects with the help of these techniques. In case if we're not able to find it, then those will be the second it will come into the picture. These are all the first priorities here.
Okay, sorry, sir. Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yes, Valita. Yeah.
Yeah. So can you just show me any other site? Because I don't have access to this site, so just any other site where I can see the expert link.
No,
I
no.
can
Why you
show.
don't? You are not able to access this URL?
Yeah, I don't have access. I need to talk to them. I had messaged, but I have not gotten anything.
No, no. For everyone, for everyone we given access. So did you connected with the lab support for the access?
I had messaged the management lab support number. I don't have.
Not number, they will be giving in a Zoom ID. So just you can get in a Zoom ID. Okay. Otherwise, let me ping now itself. I'll just ping the Zoom ID related to the lab support. Yeah. So I just given just once cross check with them. So in case if you guys are not able to access the URL, once try with by connecting with the mobile data rather than Wi-Fi. Once cross check with your connect with your internet with mobile data and see that whether you are able to access or not. Most of the time it will be resolved. It. Okay. But in case any other applications you want to try also, it can be any application, the object identification will be the same. Like I'll take with the right click and then I'll take with the inspect. You will be getting the HTML code. So from here we need to find that particular object here. Okay.
Yeah, just 1 minute. Can you just show me in like uh, Facebook or Google? Like, I just want to see because when I'm trying some other sites, I do not know how to do it. For example, to go to Facebook and log in and password, just tell me how to do that. Like get my role and expert.
No, that is, I mean, it can be anything for
And
wherever
for
now.
anything, yeah, for any site. Yeah.
For everything, just will be taking with the right click and inspect. Once you're done
Yeah.
with the right click and inspect, you will get HTML code. So based on these particular HTML code only, we need to be able to find the object here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I am able to find like input. Then after that, not able to find in the style.
You have to write it automatically, not get. So here, by seeing this, you have to write it. Once you write the X path, then to cross check that whether it is correct or not, from the keyboard, you will be taking Control F. Then whatever the X path you written, you will paste it here. So and after that, once you click on from the keyboard enter, then it will be highlighting that object. So automatically not get the X path here. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. Next.
Yeah. Hi, sir. Naresh again. Sir, can you please
Hmm.
navigate to add employee module once again? Yeah, for this first name label, can you please inspect?
Hmm.
Yeah. Here there is beside label there is a drop down, right? Yeah, in the tag. Yeah, here it is showing first name. Should we can we consider this as a text?
We can go with the text.
Okay. Yeah. Only after clicking on drop down it is showing. So I got the doubt. It can we consider this as text or not?
Have to first write it, we can consider as a text and we have to write it. If it is finding, we'll continue it. Otherwise, we need to try with another option.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Okay. All right, guys. No more other questions, right? Okay then. Please take care about the practice. Meet you tomorrow then. Thank you.